Introduce yourself.
My name is MC Feva D. They call me Steve from Soundview. MC Feva D. I'm Cool DJ D, and Tyrone the mixologist is MC.
Okay, so you from Soundview?
Yes, sir.
Projects?
Yes, sir.
And you was born and raised in projects in Soundview Projects?
Yeah.
Okay, so your MC career, you're an MC.
Right.
One of the original MCs.
Yeah, I'm one of the first MCs out of Soundview Projects, yeah.
I'm saying in the whole Bronx, so you one of the first MCs?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would say so, yeah.
One of the first, right?
One of the first, yeah.
So what was your first MCing experience like you remember?
Okay, well, Stevenson High School.
Answer. Tell me, come over here. Huh?
It's Stevenson High School.
Okay.
I was going to Stevenson High School, and we used to do a couple of parties. My cousin Willie, God bless the dead, and my cousin Lee Mitchell, the Mitchell brothers. And we used to call ourselves the Puma City Crew at that time.
Puma City Crew?
Puma City Crew, yeah.
Wow. What year is this?
This is 19... Stevenson High School.
You was a student?
I was in Stevenson, yeah. I went to Stevenson. I got in Stevenson in 1976. Okay. That's the first year I got in there. Because my brother was in there the first year it opened, 1970. I'm 6 years behind my brother. 1976 I got in there. And that was, wait a minute, that was after the fact. That had to been after the fact.
Okay.
We were Puma City first. We were Puma City first before that. And I was already down with D. I was down with D before I went to Stevenson.
Okay.
So I'm talking about in junior high school, 174. Because in Stevenson I was already established as an MC.
Okay.
So in IS 174, I was already starting to MC. We was Puma City Crew then.
All right, good to see you.
And that was 1974, 1975. And that was the time when I got...
Yeah, you know I stayed. So right there. Okay. 7
You got a show?
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah, and that was around the time when I got introduced to Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Take it. That's Space Days too. Yeah. My brother got shot, he jumped out of sneakers. Okay, so wait. Who did you get with first? You got
been right here, been
around for a while, right?
I fucked that nigga up. He said my name. I said, what? This is who I am. And I did go to 36.
All right, you got it.
I just got my dates a little mixed up, that's all, like I said, because I was already, I started getting down with Cool. When we were Puma City Crew, I was already getting down with Cool D. Understand what I'm saying? And this is when I was approximately like 12, 13. Or 13. Because my birthday's in the beginning of the year, January.
What, 62? 60.
No. I was 13 years old. I'm saying when I first started getting down with Cool D, I was about 13 years old.
Okay, what year is this?
That would have to be 75, 74, 75. My birthday was the beginning of the year.
Of what, 61?
January. I was born January 62.
62, okay.
Right. But I'm just saying, where my birthday falls, what makes a difference of what, the age I was when I started with them.
Okay.
But we were Puma City Crew first. Me, my boys, Willie, Lee, Norman Harper, Timmy Harper, it was a bunch of us.
Puma City Crew.
Yeah, that's what
was that the main crew in Soundview, or that was the only crew?
We were just a bunch of dudes having parties like
Soundview crew. Was that a Soundview crew?
Monroe.
Soundview and Monroe.
Yeah, I'm from Soundview. My boy Timmy's from Soundview. My boy Shante Omar from Soundview. The rest of the brothers from Monroe. One was from Stevenson Commons. So, every weekend we would basically be at somebody's house, and we just started calling ourselves Puma City Crew.
And but Puma City, that's hip hop. But back then in '72, it was disco out, right?
No, not 70. That wasn't in 72.
Okay, that was what?
That was like 74, 75 when we were doing that.
Okay, so, but it was disco out then.
Yeah, but we weren't only playing disco. We had all the joints.
Puma City Crew?
Yeah.
That's mad hip hop. So
I still got a shirt. If I can find that shirt.
Yeah. Puma City Crew in 75.
Yeah. I know for a fact.
Right.
We still were Puma City Crew.
Right.
And we were transitioning to Cool D Crew. Because I started getting down with Cool D. I started MC.
What year you started with Cool D?
Approximately 75. 75, correct. Before I went into high school, so it had been 75. 74, 75. 74, 75, right on that cusp.
Where did y'all get down first?
I started rocking with D in PS 100. I mean, PS 107. Right across from his building. Right in the schoolyard. Let me just, brother, I just ain't get it all together right there, I'm just saying. Because there was so many different parties and venues. We used to party a lot. So I started emceeing with Cool D right there in 107. Schoolyard. Also in PS 100 schoolyard. A couple other venues, you know. But he was already established DJ. So I wasn't established as a major MC until I really got down with Cool D. You know, and he heard about me. He heard I was, you know, I was a party mover. I was, you know, a crowd mover. I used to move the crowd. You know?
What would you say? Like, what was one of your rhymes?
You know, just clap your hands to the beat. Throw your hands in the air and wait for like you just don't care. And if you're in the house and you all don't go, somebody say, oh, oh, and you don't stop and you don't stop. Well, I'm the F-E-V-A, the D-E-E, and every letter in my name is all my name because I work for the man we call. Because I work for the man we call. Cool D, 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 Cool D. Tyrone is in the house, and then you go on, and so is in the house, and just
You said your name was the what? What was your name?
F-E-V-A, the D-E-E.
Your name was Feva D back then?
Yeah,
Feva D?
that was my name. Feva D, MC Feva D. I call
So
myself Feva D.
your whole crew, the Puma City crew, was y'all a crew of MCs?
No, we all used to hang out together. We call ourselves cousins, you know, we grew up together. We played football together, we played basketball together.
So how many MCs was in there? In what y'all?
Puma City crew?
Yeah.
Looking at him.
You was the only MC?
I was the only MC.
How many MCs at that time, Puma City crew, how many MCs was in this area, the Soundview area, Bronxdale, Monroe, Bronx River? How many MCs was out that you remember?
That's kind of a hard one because I came out, Jazzy 5 started coming out.
Jazzy 5. Chuck
Freeze. Yeah, Chuck Freeze, of course, he wanted Jazzy 5. That's why I just say Jazzy 5, all of them included. That's my little brothers, my boys, my brothers. Sundance, God bless the dead, love you, boy. Sundance, Kid Finesse, they used to call him Lil Starsky. James Tyler, that was one of our peoples. He came out, he one of the first that came out, for real. They started calling him Lil Arkbar. I know you heard that before. Chuck Freeze probably tell you that when I seen it on YouTube. And Charlie Rock, like it was a bunch of brothers, man.
Do you remember, because he gets the credit, what's his name? Who heard MC? Coca Rock.
Coca Rock.
He was out?
I give him,
He's the first MC, you would say, in the Bronx?
I don't know about him being the first MC. I personally don't know about him being the first MC. But Coca Rock, MC to MC, I give him his props. I bow down. You know what I mean? I bow down.
Yeah, you bow down?
I bow down. I give him his props. Coca Rock was out there.
But you don't know if he was the first MC?
I don't know if he was the first MC, but he was one of the first MCs that I personally know of, because I used to travel by myself a lot too. Just out down the crew. I used to be able to go anywhere by myself. Plus, I used to fight a lot. I wasn't afraid to go anywhere, win, lose, or draw. You know what I'm saying? I'm not bragging or nothing, but, you know, I held my own. And I would go to the west side by myself, or I would go uptown by myself to Gun Hill area. I would go to Harlem by myself. You know what I'm saying? I go down 135th on the west side, you know, and I seen other people. So he was one of the first MCs, as far as hip hop goes, that wasn't afraid to chance to do it. You know what I'm saying? To get out there and do it. Win, lose, or draw, whether they're gonna like you or not like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause that was a risky thing, dealing with hip hop, because a lot of people ain't understand hip hop at that time. So they thought it was gonna be a big flop, like it was gonna be a fad. And that was the whole thing. He was like, it's not gonna be a fad. This is gonna be here forever. And that was the way we looked at it. That's the way I looked at it. So he was one of them brothers that, I'ma say he was one of the brothers that was pushing the car forward. You know what I'm saying? I give him his props. I give all MCs their props. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I'll look on it.
Now, we dealing with this situation. I don't know if you know, but okay, let me ask you: are you from your family? Like, are you African American? Are you Caribbean? Are you Jamaican? What is your lineage? Black American.
Charleston, South Carolina. My father.
Charleston, South Carolina, right?
My father comes
from the South. What about your mother?
Harlem in Charleston, South Carolina.
There you go. Okay. Now, back then, what was the vibe like? You know, like, cause they're doing the thing now. I don't know if you know, but they're trying to say like hip hop came from the Caribbean.
Where would hip hop be without Caribbean Americans? There wouldn't be no hip hop.
We got some videos coming up dealing with that. I want to know your personal opinion. Was back then in '76, was it a heavy Caribbean feel out here? Not at all, right? Right. It was Black American. That's what you know, right? Right.
We give Jamaican brothers their props.
Right.
We give Jamaican people their props. Shelly Thunder and all that type of music. I'm in love with a man nearly twice my
When we talking about '76, we talking about Bob Marley. I mean,
okay, well, you know that was gonna be Bob Marley.
But in the street, was they playing that? Like, no.
It wasn't no heavy. In their neighborhood, maybe.
Right, in their neighborhood. I'm talking about the Bronx.
No, it wasn't no major Bronx staple. No, brother. It wasn't a Bronx staple. I can say that. And I can stand on that.
Right. And, you know, I'm saying, like, I mean, you don't know, but that's me and FaZe. That's what you're dealing with now because, you know, we seeing these little documentaries popping up about, because Hercules from Jamaica, so they trying to say, and Bambaataa is from Barbados or whatever, so they trying to say.
Look at how much hip hop was influenced from reggae culture. We wouldn't have DJs. Toasting on the mic, that's rhyming. We wouldn't have the whole hip hop culture.
That hip hop came from the Caribbean and that there wouldn't be no hip hop if it wasn't for Caribbean.
I don't know.
That's the exact words.
Yeah,
the exact words is that there wouldn't be no hip hop if it wasn't for Caribbean.
But you want my opinion on that? You want my outlook on that?
What's your outlook on that?
Bullshit.
Bullshit. Exactly.
Straight up bullshit.
Exactly.
Come on, that bullshit.
Exactly. That's where we at with it. Exactly. This was an African American experience.
We was doing this, man, out here, man. I'm trying to be nice, and you know, cause I know you put it in film, man.
Right.
Nigga, we was laying it down.
Right.
Cool D was laying it down.
Laying it down, right.
Straight up and down, I was trying to be nice. I don't want to step on no toes. My first interview.
Hey,
Cool D was that dude, all right?
Funky, man.
You know, with or without your questions, I'm gonna give it to you raw dog.
Right.
Cool D was that dude you wanted to be down with back then. Okay?
Okay.
And I was blessed to be accepted.
Right.
And I didn't know that he wanted me to be down with his team.
Okay.
Okay, because he heard me playing, because we came outside with our little equipment and put it together. And dudes heard we was trying to do our little parties outside or in the house party, whatever.
Okay.
And we were getting a little, you know, notoriety. So for you back then to be able to just something small, to be able to come behind the ropes at Cool D's party was a big thing.
It was a big thing, right.
Okay? And I got accepted. And I bring my whole crew with me. And Cool D said, they part of you, then now they part of Cool D crew. Come on. And my crew, that was Puma City crew, was no longer Puma City crew.
Okay.
We became Cool D crew. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why I told you it was a shift. Like 74, 75, then 76 is when I got in Stevenson. I was 14, so I was already rocking now. I was already MC Feva D, Cool D crew, KD Mark, we was already doing it. We was already on flyers and so forth, doing these hip-hop parties and all that. Back then already, we was doing it.
Okay.
And then Cool D was already known, you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Uptown Starter, Downtown Mel Branch, Superstar Cafeteria,
Was you going to those clubs with
Yes,
them?
I was.
Yeah?
Yes, I was.
Those downtown
And
clubs?
I was young.
But they was fancy though, right? Did you have to wear a suit? What did you have to wear?
You didn't have to wear no suit.
No?
Some clubs you did, some clubs you did. I know what you're asking. Was it strictly disco? No, it was not strictly disco. It wasn't like that. Some parties was this way, some parties was that way. We went to Hotel Diplomat. Hotel Diplomat, one party would be, they had one party on one floor that would be like disco, one party would be like hip hop, and another party would be like R&B.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Because they had 3 floors, a couple of them.
So what would you dress like? You was MCing in those parties? What would you dress like? Like what? What would you dress like?
Sometimes I would dress with sometimes I get suited up.
Okay.
Sometimes I would wear a shirt, you know, or something. And then sometimes I wear, if I wear my sneakers.
You mean like a collar shirt sometimes?
Yeah, but that was because we would do that because we were down with Cool D. And Cool D, to be down with Cool D meant a certain
standard?
Yeah, it's a certain prestige that we had.
Okay.
It could be a strictly hip hop party, but when we roll, you knew, yo, that's Cool D's crew right there.
Oh yeah?
Like when we roll in, they know. Whenever we finish hooking up the equipment and we all go in the back, go wads up and change clothes, yo, them dudes, yo.
So what would y'all wear? Like what? Like what would y'all wear?
Sometimes we wear regular shit. You know, we wouldn't go like this. You know what I'm saying? Straight up with jeans and sneakers like this.
Okay.
But we'd be cleaned up, but we didn't have to go suited down. Sometimes we had parties that required that. Sometimes we didn't. You know, like I don't know. I might wear a leather front. I might wear. I might wear like a cardigan or something, or I may not, you know what I'm saying? I didn't go in there in a hoodie. I'm not going to sit there in front about that because that doesn't require, hip-hop parties doesn't equal hoodie, so to speak. But it's not like I had to dress like that, or not had to dress like that. I had to dress casual. It was just, you know, whatever happened at the party, happened at the party. That was it. But if it was a dress code party, then we dress accordingly. But all parties weren't dress code.
Okay.
You know? But part of it, like I say, the best way I can explain it to you, brother, is for me, okay, being down with Cool DJ D, going to any party, whatever, we could be playing the music for any type of venue, but the way we presented ourselves, we were dressed in accordance. You know what I'm saying? To represent Cool D, represent, like, hold your head up high when you roll in. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just kept us standing. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't coming in there with MC boots on, dragging them. You know, I ain't have one of this black spade hat and all that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't rolling in there like that.
Okay.
You know, so to speak. You know, we rolled in there accordingly, you know? That's the best way. Maybe I'm not putting it right.
So when did you stop? When did you stop? Did you ever stop MCing? Did you?
I never stopped MCing because I'm always.
Did you ever make a record? Did you ever?
No, I never did. I'm not even going to sit here and tell you no lies.
Okay.
No, I never did. I never reached the top plateau, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? I did a little time, then came home and did a little more time.
Okay.
You know, that's the direction my life took, but I'm still here.
Right.
And I'm still laying it down, and I still got a lot of love in the industry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I love it, man.
Right.
I'm part of it, and I'm one of the legends, and I'm one of the pioneers of it, man. Yeah, and you know, I can do it, man. I can still do it. I can still get on the mic and do it when I have to. And I can still move the crowd.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I can still move the crowd. That was my thing, moving the crowd, you know? And I've been blessed as an orator. You understand what I'm saying? I can get the crowd where I want it, and I can take the crowd anywhere I want it to go.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I've been blessed to be able to do that. You know? And that was one of the things that Cool D loved about me, that made him be like, no, I want you, little bro. I want you. You one of mine. You one of my Emcees.
You remember Mario and all that, right?
That's my man.
Yeah.
Scope King. I love him to death.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And one of the things I just want to get straight is Cool D's system was the system that everybody would use. I heard you do many of interviews, brother. I watched Fat Mike TV. That's my man. That's like my big brother.
Okay.
That's my real big brother sitting over there.
Oh, yeah?
Him and Fat Mike are like this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Fat Mike is like my big brother. Okay? And he'll tell you too, nobody else had a major sound system out here on this side of the Bronx except Cool DJ D.
Right, he was the first one, right?
The first one with the Mac 2300.
Right. Yeah, we know
Macintosh amp.
We know that.
Oh, okay, because I'm saying a lot of people.
Nah, we know that.
But Cool D is really the one who had the most equipment.
Cool D.
Right. I remember. Cool D had the most equipment.
Right.
And him and Mario combined together.
Mario got famous from being on DJ D system. People thought it was Mario.
Right, Mario
But it was
didn't
D. But then Mario got his own.
Exactly.
And I hear Mario's system was real good
the
too.
Marlboro
Real
was
loud
right,
and real good too.
No doubt. And we
Mario got it later on.
Yeah,
but,
I know he got it
DJ
set.
D was the first. Yeah, we know that.
Through the youth court thing, whatever. But then Mario got a Mac also.
Right.
And when we would come out together with wall-to-wall, we had wall-to-wall Macs, 2 Macs. Two Mac 2300s, and he had his speakers, the Marlboros, and we had our speakers, them ass kickers. Nobody could fuck with us. Nobody. We come out, bro.
I don't know if I asked you. It's 20 minutes. Okay, who started hip hop? Did I ask you that? Who started hip hop? Who started?
Did Herc start hip hop? No, I don't think so.
Okay.
You know, he may have did what he did on Cedric's side.
Right.
You know, but we was doing it over here. We was doing it big.
Well, okay, let me ask you, because they say the difference is that Herc would take the breakdown of James Brown, right? When James Brown's song Get Funky, the breakdown of it, and he would extend that, and then he would loop that with Apache's breakdown. And then he would take Apache breakdown. From that, he would go to another breakdown. He would go from breakdown to breakdown to breakdown, breakdown.
Okay,
and they saying that's the beginning of hip hop.
I seen Tyrone do the same thing though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I seen Tyrone do the same thing.
Wow.
I seen Tyrone do that with Just Begun. You know what I'm saying? I've seen all that. I Can't Stop, Paradise.
But was it before Herc? Maybe Herc came first though. Maybe Herc did that first. Go from breakdown to breakdown to breakdown to breakdown. You see, like Mario and DJ D, they say was just blending songs. It was just blending soul, funk, or it was blending soul, funk, and R&B. But they wasn't going breakdown for break. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. What they say is the beginning of hip hop. They say the beginning of hip hop is the breakdown from breakdown from breakdown. You know, so that's why they give Herc the credit of being the father of hip hop, because he mastered that style. Or he originated that style. He called it the merry-go-round. So he would go from breakdown for breakdown for breakdown for breakdown.
How can I answer that question?
Yeah,
I mean, that's a loaded. What you just gave me was a loaded gun just now.
Loaded gun, okay.
Yeah, that's a loaded gun.
I'm trying to, hey.
I mean, no matter how I answer that question right now, I'm shooting myself in the foot, or I'm shooting myself in the leg. Like, what you want, the beast of the devil?
Okay.
You know,
Okay, but from your perspective, is there one single person who started hip hop? Who started hip hop? From your perspective.
That's the first question you asked me when you started that whole segment right there.
Okay.
If that's the case, I'm gonna say we started it. I mean, I'm not gonna give the credit to nobody else. I'd be an idiot to do that.
Okay.
You know? But then I'm not sure, and I don't want to stick my foot in my own mouth.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Because he was on a whole different side of the Bronx.
Exactly. He was on the west side.
And y'all did y'all go to over there too much?
What you mean too much?
Did y'all go over there at all? Like Sedgwick, University?
Yeah, we walk over there.
I'm talking about back in '75.
Yeah, we'll walk over there. Why not?
Walk to the west side, the edge of the Bronx.
West side, Cedar Park. Yeah,
y'all will
we'll
walk over there?
to anywhere. We'll walk anywhere.
Walk
Block
anywhere.
party, we go.
Yeah.
Be about 100 of us, maybe more.
Yeah.
We go. Let's roll.
Yeah.
When it's over, get them numbers together. Everybody together? All right, now let's go. Roll out. Come on, B. There's no fear.
Right.
Let's do it.
Nah, not a point of fear, but it's a point that's the distance. That's a wild. That's
all right.
distance.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We did it. You know what I'm saying? We walk. Real talk. We walk, man. You know, by the time we get across 174th Street and start going up Tremont Avenue, we're almost there. Right? Next thing you know, you're at Webster and Tremont by Frank's.
Right.
And you go right up the hill. What's that park right there by Valentine?
It's Echo
Park. Once you Echo Park, where you at? Grand Concourse. Grand Concourse, get to the other side, you're on University. Go downhill, you there.
Okay.
Alright? You know? It's clean walk. It's kind of clean walk. Then you got a bunch of brothers rolling, and we had a couple courts of Old English and all that.
Right.
You know, we made it worthwhile. The walk was worthwhile. you know.
All right, so I mean, is there anything else like you want to say?
I say, man, I give the brothers props. I give all the DJs and MCs they props, man.
Right.
That's how my perspective is, man. My thing is we need to all get together
Right.
and see what we're gonna do with it.
Right.
Because the fight about who started it, that's just getting old. It's getting tired,
old.
man. It's getting tired.
old.
And we need to build something on top of it, man.
Okay.
What we gonna do with it now? Because 200 years from now, when they look back through the books and none of us are here, what are they gonna see? They spent 300 years arguing about who started it. Okay, now that they started, what did they do with it?
Right.
Where did they take it? Did we just find out? Finally, we found out the answer of who started it, and then what we did? We just let it fly. That
No,
should be a
well,
waste.
my personal thing, this is my personal thing, right? My personal thing is that teenagers on the lower economic end of the scale started hip hop. So to me, and it started from fighting the Caucasian gangs.
Man, some streets we can go down. 30th Avenue, Leland. We couldn't go over there because the Italian boys.
That would be an important understanding of hip hop if we say hip hop began as a teenage rebellion against the Caucasian racism.
Be too, yeah.
That's a cornerstone. That's important to say, okay, hip hop started here. Now, that's where hip hop began, and now, you know, we take it from there. You know what I'm saying? But at least we understand the beginnings of it.
We black niggas and so, but we gave them a lesson they would never forget.
Right.
We whipped their ass.
Right.
From White Plains Road all the way up to Throgs Neck. To Throgs Neck, we tore their asses up.
A teenage rebellion against Caucasian racism. And, you know, we started playing music like out here, all this, or, you know, as an act of rebellion, as an act of defiance. You know what I'm saying? So we put the music on, and that's how hip hop started, and I think that's important. Rather, and I'm not saying one person, I'm not saying Mario. I'm saying as a collective, the Black Spades, Soundview area, the Black Spades. I'm saying as a collective, I'm not trying to deify one person, make him a deity, make him a god. I'm saying us as a collective started this.
That's what I'm. Now,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm with that. Where you at? That's where I'm at.
Right.
That's why I keep my head in it. That's why I'm still involved.
Right.
This is why I still will always MC. I still come say a couple of lines and try to turn the party out. There's still people my age, so they want to hear my old school shit. Clap your hands, just throw your hands in the air and all. You know what I mean?
Okay.
There's always gonna be an audience for that. And I've told D that many times. Just like the guy used to be on the radio, Felix Hernandez. Used to be on the radio every third Sunday or something down in Roseland or something like that.
Okay.
And there's always an audience for him, for the old school. I think it was Sunday, the third Sunday of the month. I don't know if they took him off or not. But like I said, there'll always be an audience for it. And as a collective, somebody's always gonna want that or need it. And it also can be an impetus for being the voice for the same people, the young teenagers and so forth, so on, for them to use that to be able to speak, get their voice heard, get their point across. Somebody got to hear them, because you can't force it, and sometimes nobody want to hear them, nobody want to understand them. You know, any good book always says give it to them in a language that they can understand. I happen to be Muslim. I'm not the best Muslim, but I happen to be Muslim. All praise due to Allah, but like it says in the Quran. And I'm paraphrasing, but it says give it to them in a language that they can understand. It doesn't mean language as in English, Spanish, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. It means how they speak, the ways they speak today, like Shakespeare. He may say something, he may have said something, but the way we speak now and the way he spoke then, he would have said it his way, we would have said it that way, but it meant the same thing. It's the way you serve it. In the same way, they have to use that in a language they can understand. When I got to give them the knowledge, I got to give it to them how they can understand. Like, yo, come here, brother, let me talk to you, because that's the way they're talking today. If I got to talk collegiate, or like I just came home from college today, if I got to talk that way, like I'm academically inclined, I got to give it to them that way. And this, to me, hip-hop is a very integral part of that, because that's what is one of the main things it's used for also, getting points across and using it as an impetus to be something positive. See what's negative, try to turn a negative into a positive, because every negative has a positive.
Okay.
We already know. So we use that to go forward as a collective. That's one of the key
Right.
words. The word of the
Collective.
day is, when you just gave me my word of the day. I try to
Right.
pick one out every day before I go to sleep.
Okay.
And thank you, brother, because you gave me one.
There it is.
Collective.
Right.
That was powerful.
Right.
The words are powerful.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what they say. The tongue is a dangerous weapon. It's a two-edged sword. It can either build somebody up or you can rip somebody down with what you say. Fist, I can knock you out. That's going to wear off. You understand what I'm saying? But what you say to somebody may injure them for life or
Right.
build them up for
Right,
life.
right.
So you got to watch
Right.
what,
Your
you know what I
word.
mean?
Yeah.
And this is one of the places where hip-hop comes in.
Right.
This is why they got to keep it on a certain level. And it can't always be negative bitches and hoes all the time and this and that. It can't always be that.
Right.
It can't always be about trap money. It can't always be that.
Right.
We know we want to hear some of that. Okay, now we did that. Now let's do this. Let's do this. Let's
Right.
sample these waters. Let's make it do something positive for our youth and anybody else coming up that may need it to do something positive and build some minds going this way, not this way, you know? I mean, that's the best way I can put it, my brother. You know what I'm
There it
saying?
is.
I hope I said something to the right to help somebody. If I said anything wrong, you know, all praise due to the Lord, I take it to myself.
Lord, forgive us.
You know, may Allah forgive me. But if I said anything in this interview that can help somebody, I hope I did. Let it be known, man. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That I'm pro hip hop, man.
Right.
I'm pro hip hop,
Right.
and I'm with it. You know,
Yeah.
that's the best way I can put it, my brother.
All right.
MC Feva D, I'm here, man. You need me, I'm here, brother.